Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Rob and this is Colonel Bumpersnoot. And I am, when it comes down to it, just another middle-aged nerd. So welcome back into the channel, or welcome for the first time if you're new. Today we are watching episode 2 of season 1 of Marvel's What If? What if T'Challa became Star-Lord? So last week we watched episode 1, What If Captain Carter were the first Avenger. I went into the show not having huge expectations and ended up being pleasantly surprised, so I'm quite looking forward to episode 2. What I am taking away from last week, I'm still not too keen on the animation style. It's not terrible, it's just not really my thing. And the other thing that I was a bit iffy on is the fight scenes. I did find a lot of them, and I had a similar issue with Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, both animated series, that there wasn't much weight behind the movements, and I think the best way I heard it described was Eric from Blind Wave says it's like playing with action figures and they're just bouncing off each other and there's no real impact, there's no real momentum going on. So I don't know if it's going to continue on like that. I'm not a big fan of that sort of style. But that aside, I've enjoyed I enjoyed the story of the first episode. It's nice seeing like all the little nods that they do to sort of the established events whilst carrying on their own timeline. So that's really cool to see. Obviously, what if T'Challa became Star-Lord? I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Love T'Challa as Black Panther. Will be a little bit bittersweet because I understand this is the last thing that Chadwick Boseman recorded before his passing. So, you know, this is the last of Chadwick as T'Challa. But yeah, the thing I'm most curious about with this episode is, you know, what if T'Challa became Star-Lord? It's sort of how he became Star-Lord. As in this, is he actually Ego's son rather than Peter being Ego's son, and that's why he's taken by the Ravagers? Is it a case of mistaken identity and he gets picked up by them by mistake? Is it a case of with Wakanda obviously being more technologically advanced? Was it just a random encounter on some sort of space mission that he ran into to the Ravagers, and that's when Yondu picked him up? Or I don't know. That's what we're going to find out. So yeah, I'm not going to dither about too much. Let's just dive right on in and see how it goes. So I will be recording a full-length reaction as well, which will be available in a watch-along format, which means that you'll need your own copy at home to sync up and watch along with. I am going to be making those available on my Patreon, but not at the time that I'm posting this video. I'm going to wait until I've got a few of them and then I'll upload them all together, so there's at least a bit of a library there. So if you're watching this when I've just posted it, those won't be available yet, but if you're watching it a little way down the line, then the link to my Patreon will be in the description bar down below. But yeah, nothing else to say really, so let's just dive on in. Marvel's What If, Series 1, Episode 2, What If T'Challa became Star-Lord?
Time. Space. Reality.
Long ago, the three nations lived in harmony. Does he have his Walkman? That's the big question here. If there's no Walkman, is he even Star-Lord?
But there is one name you may know me by.
Oh, Star-Lord! I'm a huge fan of your work.
I like how they know this version of Star-Lord. They didn't know Peter Quill Star-Lord, but...
Oh, should I not use the gun?
Go ahead.
Really?
Please.
No, it's not a problem. I could get rid of it.
It's okay.
You sure?
Go ahead, use the gun.
Oh, that is so generous of you.
What a nice guy.
But a Ravager never flies solo.
Tumbleweed.
You know as well as I, no treasure is worth as much as the good that can be done with it.
That's my boy.
Well, that's a little bit of a different relationship to Yondu and Peter.
Right place, right time. Or in some instances, the wrong place at the wrong time.
Or the wrong place at the right time.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world, huh? When we can show you all of them.
So a bit more of a willing kidnap victim there then. Well, at least he's happy. He's having a good time.
Oh, what about the central bank heist of Dawn X4?
Never hurts to hurt a scroll, right?
Well, that's racist.
How exactly did you stop Thanos, the Mad Titan, from decimating half of the universe?
Oh, no, I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong.
The fuck? Jesus Christ.
Wait, you are the Star-Lord. Let us take a picture to send to my wife and daughter.
Oh, his wife and daughter are alive.
You ever think of going back?
Not much to go back to. When I was young, Yondu attempted to return me to Wakanda, but it had been destroyed.
What? How? What? Okay, we need more details on that. Shit.
So, should I mark you down as undecided?
So long as the collector's involved, we are not.
So, Collector officially a terrifying badass then.
He's got the Black Order doing security. Take it from me. They're bad news. How do you...
Oh damn, he's got Thanos' henchman. That's an impressive collection. I'm gonna have to freeze frame that and see if I recognise anything in the silhouettes. Doggo!
All this
Dark
suffering,
Elf.
and for what?
My guess, he's compensating for something big.
There he is. There's Howard the Duck.
You know what they say, when you're out of luck, always go duck.
I'm pretty sure no one says that.
Oh, they say it.
Really?
Totally.
Dad, because it's true.
Hold on. I need to hydrate.
I like that the Collector has a martini bar in the middle of his collection. What? Oh, it's a Wakandan ship. That's cool. Oh, I like.
I was protecting you.
Are we talking about the mission, or is this family stuff?
Told me my homeland had been destroyed. My family killed. How is that protecting me?
Whoa, guess it's family stuff.
Sometimes you need to hear a lie to see the truth.
Okay, so Wakanda hasn't been destroyed. Cool.
Belong up here with us, with your family. You are not my family. You never were.
Harsh, man. Harsh. I mean, you've kind of done some good up here. The fact that Thanos hasn't destroyed half the universe kinda says something, really.
I simply abhor drama.
Your outfit would suggest otherwise.
Ooh, sick burn. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
What kind of being leaves a party without saying goodbye?
Why has he got a big rocky arm? What's going on with Rocky Arm? He didn't have Rocky Arm in the film,
That's
did he?
quite a wallop, does it not? I hacked it off the carcass of a terribly chatty crowman.
Ah. Oh, that better not be Korg. I hope he hasn't taken Korg's arm. I'm gonna be pissed. He's got Captain America's shield! Why has he got Captain America's shield? The hell? And he's got Mjolnir! Oh my god, he's got everything. Fuck a duck. So it's got Cap's shield, Hela's helmet, Thor's hammer. Jesus. Never thought I'd actually find myself rooting for Thanos. Come on, big man, you got this. Come on, Nebula. Where are you? There she is.
Eat this.
It's going to turn into a tree. Oh shit, yeah, actually. Yep, there we go.
What about Yondu and T'Challa?
I'm sure they're doing fine.
Yeah, they'll be alright. They got this.
And I will see you at the rendezvous point.
Copy that.
He's going to go and see his dad. And he's got a dog.
I'm still wondering how exactly my son came to be in your spaceship.
Funny story.
I kind of kidnapped him. This isn't Peter, is it?
Sorry, we're close.
What, Peter? Can't spare a little
Oh
time
my
for
God.
dear old dad?
Too bad this might spell the end of the world.
That's alright. Star-Lord's managing to, like, save the rest of the universe. I'm sure he can stop. For Chadwick. That was beautiful. Okay, so that was Marvel's What If, Series 1, Episode 2, What If T'Challa Became Star-Lord. And yeah, again, I really enjoyed that. I did feel with that one, I thought the first episode, What If Captain Carter were the first Avenger, that felt like, even though obviously it was a very different direction with Peggy becoming effectively Captain America, they still touched on a lot of story beats, like the train scene, Peggy getting pushed forward into the future at the end and stuff like that. Whereas this, it felt a lot more like they took the initial idea of T'Challa being picked up instead of Peter, and then from that it just built its own entire story. So I really enjoyed that this was like a completely brand new written thing instead of sort of relying on established, like say, story beats, facts, etc. So that was really cool. I absolutely loved just how much of a difference T'Challa being Star-Lord made. As like, you know, he's got a great relationship with Yondu, and he freaking stopped he stopped Thanos from destroying the universe, and I can't even get my head around all this stuff that was going on. It was absolutely mental and brilliant at the same time, and the Collector is now the ultimate badass in the universe, and what the hell is going on here? Loved it. I'm going to say some of the voices which were actually the original voice actors, I didn't recognise. Like I say, I didn't actually think that the Collector was Benicio del Toro. I spent the entire episode thinking, oh, they couldn't have got the original voice back for him. He sounds a bit weird, but yeah. I'm really curious as to whether Gamora is sort of part of the family. It's like if we do ever revisit this particular timeline, it'd be interesting to see what she's doing, because presumably if we've got Nebula as the daughter of Thanos, presumably all this happened at the time when Gamora was also the daughter of Thanos, unless something happened with Gamora that made her turn against him, or maybe she was killed or something during whatever happened, where T'Challa obviously had the opportunity to reason with Thanos. Maybe at some point in that engagement something happened to Gamora. I don't know. I don't know if we are going to be revisiting any of these timelines like later in this series or in future series. I really hope that we do, because I want to see more of this. But yeah, if we do, will we find out what did happen to Gamora? We have seen in the trailers like Gamora in Thanos' armor with the double-bladed sword and everything. So again, is that her own timeline, or is that in this timeline where she's picked up like her father's mission after he decided to abandon it? So maybe we'll get some answers for that later on. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, the animation style, I'm still not enjoying that much. Yeah, again, it's not stopping me from enjoying the episode. I'm really enjoying them, but it's something about it. It's not quite striking the right chord with me. I don't know why. I really don't know, but I'm not liking it. But anyway, yeah. I don't really have much else to say apart from obviously absolutely loved that one. And yeah, interested to see where we go for episode 3 next week. What that's going to be. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction. If you have, a thumbs up and a subscribe would always be greatly appreciated. It does help me to know that you are enjoying the content. If you are interested in either following me on Twitter or following my Twitch channel where I play a lot of games, then the links to both of them are in the description down below, so give them a click and see where you end up. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys back for Season 1, Episode 3 next week. So until then, thanks very much, and take good care of yourselves. Goodbye.